What's going on? We back, Goodfellas Sports TV. We in the building. Y'all know what the business is. One time for the one time. Gonna talk about Terence, Crawford, and Jose Benavidez purse. Alright, and I'll link the source in the description so you know it's trail. Shout out to the LDBC Lions Den box community, man. We working, alright. And apparently Terence Crawford is gonna bring home a whopping $3.6 million. He's guaranteed $2 million, but I guess he's gonna get 1.6 on the back end. It's being reported. Benavidez is guaranteed. Jose Benavidez, the challenger, is guaranteed $350K. He gonna get up to $500K on the back end, so he getting money. Getting money. All right, and that's good money for Jose Benavidez, a guy that never really stepped up in his career. Before the gunshot, he got a gift decision versus Mauricio Herrera, in a lot of people's opinion. Now you got him fighting Terence Crawford, the pound for pound number one fighter, making a good $500K payday. It could change his life. Top Rank gave him an excellent opportunity when I don't think he even earned the opportunity to fight Crawford in his overall body of work. And Crawford said it as well. Jose Benavidez don't even deserve this shot. Okay, but this is one of the benefits and perks of in-house fighting with Top Rank. All right, Top Rank, usually pays about this for most of their fighters. Okay. For their fights, Jeff Horn and Crawford made a lot of money. Horn made about $1.25 million with some money on the back end. Crawford made around the usual 3.5, right around there, $3 million for Jeff Horn. But rarely do you see Top Rank main events give you that. Okay, yes, Jeff Horn as the champion made less than the challenger Terence Crawford, but I think he got some pay-per-view revenue off of the Crawford fight. All right, so he made some dough too. So he's fighting Anthony Mundine, but another occasion this year where you got that fight was Jorge Linares taking on Lomachenko. Usually Top Rank don't like to play ball with other major promotional companies because they can't get options on major fighters. Major fighters promoted by a major company like Golden Boy. See, when they have to outsource, or have to, their fighters might have a mandatory versus a guy like Ozzy Dog Bay. They make a fight like that. They can get options on Ozzy Dog Bay, co-promote them, and then sign them to a top-ranked deal. That's what they do. They don't like making, fights. No real major promotional company or entity like PBC really like making fights with other promotional companies because it shifts the balance of power if your guy doesn't win. Okay, so with Top Rank, they don't like playing A-side money or A-side, B-side money. When I say A-side, B-side money, I'm talking like Sean Porter, Danny Garcia. Okay, Danny Garcia made 2. Sean Porter made like 1.25. Okay, usually with Top Rank, you get a guy making 3 something. Well, it's gonna be a 6-figure purse on the other side, and that's a C-side advantage, or C-side, B-side, A-side, C-side thing. And also, Top Rank doesn't invest into undercards. Bob Arum said it plenty of times that nobody watches the undercard, but the undercard is important, especially if you televising 3 or 4 fights, and a major program might be going off. You might get some fans that carry over and they watch, and you putting on bum bashes and terrible fights, and they may not retain that attention. Retain the viewership from them fans, and they might not turn back from the main event and just say it's the same old school, dumb, retarded, new school boxing, and they might not turn back. So especially as far as the audience, Bud is fighting in Omaha, so they gonna show up and show out. And I don't believe it's too much to do on Omaha some Saturday nights, but they gonna show up and show out for Bud regardless. But you go somewhere like Las Vegas, you want to have a good card so you can get some of those people in the seats and build the atmosphere up, well before the main event gets going on. But Top Rank don't believe in that. They have subpar cards all the time. The Jose Ramirez Danny O'Connor card main event that got canceled. That card was trash. The Gilberto Ramirez and Gulo card was trash. The best fight card they had from top to bottom this year was the Isaac Dogbay Jesse Macadone card, and I don't think that was the main event. I think Jesse Hart and Brian Jennings was on that card as well with another fight. I can't remember what was the main event, but I think it could have been the main event. But yeah. They don't put on great cards, especially on a consistent basis, but people will tell you how Top Rank boxing is booming and how ESPN want the best boxing, but they don't put the best boxing on. I'm not saying that other networks do or don't, but you hear people saying, the Zone had a great card with Thomas Delorme and Jesse Vargas. Okay, that was a trash car. It was a bum bash of a car. I didn't even stick around for the main event. I watched it on Sky. You see Top Rank put on lopsided BS cars all the time with a top heavy main event that's usually not competitive anyway. Okay, I'm just being real. But PBC, they have to put on, you know, solid undercards because their roster's so big and they got to keep their fighters busy on a limited you know, showtime basis, because Showtime doesn't have those fight dates. So, you know, they got to keep, you know, the undercard stacked because they got to keep guys busy. But then again, they get the hate, and it's because, quote unquote, a black man in Al Heyman is the most powerful man in boxing. And I hear the hate, and I see the hate, and I see the inconsistencies, just not referring to that. Just in boxing, I see the inconsistencies, bro. I see, you know, guys say this and that, or I'm excited for the zone card. The absence to know where to go. And I'm looking like that the zone card was trash, but you turn around and call the PBC card trash, but you watching it, you talking about it, but you saying it was trash. I ain't see any posts. You know, everybody say Delorme and Vargas was a great card. I didn't see any real enthusiasm posts from casual fans about it, but hey, it is what it is, man. I'm happy Bud Crawford getting his money, but always want to expose those double standards and inconsistencies, man. And a lot of these dudes out here that's pushing that narrative. They got something against black fighters, Cuban fighters, whatever it may be. You know, they got something against them. You could tell they when they favorite fighter get beat, they got to come up with excuses and all types of things like that. But you know, at the end of the day, I just wanted to show the inconsistencies, man. You look at this undercard, man. It ain't that good, bro. It's on ESPN Plus app. You got some fighters that people probably want to see, but they only paid for Shakur Stevenson in a step-up fight in his first 10-rounder, or the fight he should win, the co-feature. That just shows you how frugal Top Rank and Bob Arum is spending an undercard. Okay? You know, real shit. I mean, I seen, you know, PBC spend millions on undercards with Tank and Jesus Clay are. You know, they combined for over $1 million just for the first opening televised card, you know, on PBC in Brooklyn. And I remember seeing Jeff Horn and Terence Crawford undercard, which they made good payday because I think Jeff Horn got a pay-per-view. He made like 1.25 and Crawford made $3 million. But remember, Horn was the champion. He made less than Terence Crawford, but also Horn got pay-per-view money in Australia on the back end. But you know, on that undercard, Jose Benavidez made $30K. His opponent made like 10K or 30K, I think. Let's say 30K. Pedraza made 30K. His opponent made 10K. They spent barely $100,000 on the undercard. And Jesus Clay, who came off a loss versus Abdul Mares, made $350K fighting Gervonta Tank Davis on the opening card of Jesse Vargas and Adrian Broner. That just shows you the discrepancy. That just shows you the difference of the undercard. I'm telling you. You know, everybody want to talk about and criticize PBC about how they're not making H fighters fight. Top Rank, they not doing no good cards neither. They cards have been trashed from top to bottom. They don't have a top 5 card this year when you're talking about overall grand scheme of boxing. You know, I'm just keeping it real. They don't have a top 5 card. And I'm not talking about the main event. And most of their main events not that good neither. I think their best main event was Lomachenko and Linares. And that's it. I think that was their best main event. But, you know, they're not going to expose those double standards, man. You know, they're going to act like you crazy, but you see it, man. But these dudes, they be waiting for PBC fights to come on, but they don't want to give them the praise, man. You know what I'm saying? And I see that, man. And I'm always going to keep it real on that note. But congratulations to both of these men. Hopefully they both come out the ring blessed and healthy tomorrow night. And we have a true winner and a true champion tomorrow night. So we'll see. But I did a prediction video, final thoughts today. You'll check those in the archives. And don't forget our early morning boxing talk show every Monday through Friday. Boxing 101, early morning grind. Check it out. 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. If you miss any of them, they will be uploaded to our podcast. The podcast link is in the description. Much blessing to all the brothers and sisters out there holding us down like, whoa. And also you can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. Our PayPal link is in the description as well. If you want to make a donation under donation link, I definitely appreciate it. Our podcast link is there as well. Continue to share the videos. I definitely salute all the brothers and sisters that's showing our videos, man. And growing the brand. Retweet them out, man. Trying to run up them subscriber numbers and run up